Good morning, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I just finished eating me some cereal, so y'all got to excuse me. I don't want to be all on here with Special K chocolate delight all in my teeth. Oh, I ain't opening my trading view. Let me get my trading view open. Man, my mouse be jumping from screen to screen. While we get everything together, y'all hold on y'all give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I know that definitely separate the wheat from the tare. We should have nothing going. We should have nobody in here now that ain't no true blue gang. Getting up and walking off on camera. It shouldn't be nobody in here left. That's yes, he did. Okay. Thank you, Taryn. If you in Taryn, you're gonna be Tranisha to me. I don't care what you say your name is. Just like that. I text Junior, he said he did get it, and I thank you. Good morning, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. Around here we believe in discipline over dollars. You hear me? If this is not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome and give you a nice hearty well thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, hanging out with moi. My homeboy Spidey here over my shoulder, and my sweetie back there in the corner over there. The love of my life, you are my friend. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Algos in there every single day, twice a day, live, so we can interact. I like interacting with people. I like for people to say, hey, what do you think about this? And I say, hey, this is what I think about that. I like the interaction. You hear me? So I get on at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I talk about the price action, dealing with the SP 500, because that's primarily what I trade. I can now say I'm primarily a futures trader, because that's what I primarily trade now. I also trade options. I swing trade options. I used to be just a swing trader of SPY options, but swing trading is it's kind of chop suey right now. It's been chop suey for a very long time. So I'm day trading futures. But the magnificent thing about these ICT concepts that I trade, and I share my understanding of, by the way, that's the whole premise of the channel. I share my understanding of the ICT concepts, because that's what I trade. It's not just about ICT. I share my understanding of the concepts that I trade, and I happen to only use ICT concepts because they're the most accurate thing I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. And I've paid a lot of money for courses. I have the plaques to prove it. If you do not believe me, it's no shot at anybody's course. I even have an affiliate link in my description for a friend of mine by the name of JC Sweeties. I got an affiliate link for his course in my description. I've bought his course. I've bought Terry's course. I've bought stuff from Kiki. I've bought so many things. but the ICT concepts are the most precise and accurate I've ever seen. So that's all I use on a day-to-day basis. And I share my understanding of those on here. So if I was doing something else, I would be just sharing that on here. So it's not just about ICT, right? It's not about the clicks for me. It's not about the money for me. It's about helping someone like you get your aha moment when it comes to trading, investing, and all things stock market. Because one day somebody helped me get my aha moment. And once I got, shout out PDub, the homie PDub helped me get my aha moment. And once I got my aha moment, I was able to unlock the door and open that door so that all of the understanding can just start to flow in. I had a mental roadblock in between. You know how in the Bible they say it, like they talk about the veil that was in between the holy place and the most holy place. And then when Christ died, the veil was rent and torn, and now there's nothing separating you. That's how it was. The veil was rent, and I was like, I got access to all of this? What in the haberdashery and hemoglobin is going on here? And I'm just trying to help you get that aha moment. When the woolly cloth get pulled off your eyes and you really be able to look at those Japanese candlesticks and that Mandarin makes sense. I know Mandarin is a Chinese language. When you look at those Japanese candlesticks and now all that Mandarin start to make sense, that is why I do this. Shout out all the people who be hitting me up via DM, via post, and say, I had my aha moment. I saw it today. I saw it. That's why I do's what I do's. And if you're not subscribed, just hit the subscribe button. Help us out. We're trying to get to 2,500 subscribers. We almost there. We almost there. We were supposed to get there back in August on my 50th. We didn't make it. So you know what, Tim? It's not their fault. It's your fault. Because you're not giving the goods. If you were giving the goods, the people would be subscribing. When you look at those, shout out Mark, my homie Mark, he called people grifters. The ones who, I really don't understand what a grifter is. I don't know the difference between a grifter and a scammer, but his lawyers advised him not to call people scammers. So I'm assuming scammers is like a really negative term. But I look at those grifter channels and they in the hundreds of thousands. They're in the millions. And they're just selling. It's probably because I'm not selling anything. People don't put value on free. But you know what I say? Their loss. The good book says straight is the way. Narrow. Straight, narrow is the way that leads to where you want to be. But broad or wide is the way that leads to the place that you don't want to be. So it's their loss because they don't put value on the free. They don't put value on the free. So everybody don't. Shout out one of the elders at my congregation years ago. He said something that made sense. And I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anybody. I'm just sharing like thoughts that think, like Arsenio Hall, you say things that make you say, He said, and I just relate everything to church stuff because I'm a church boy. No, my mama raised me going to church. I had a drug problem when I was a kid. My mama drugged me to church on Sunday morning. She drugged me out of bed to make me go to school. She drugged me back to church again on Wednesday night. I had a drug problem when I was a kid. Now, he said, man, I don't think heaven gonna be no crowded place, man. I think gonna be so much room to lay down, you stretch all out, And not because it's a big old place, because everybody ain't gonna do what they need to do to get there. Narrow is the way. Broad or wide is the way. Which side you gonna be on? Are you gonna put the value? Are you gonna give value to the free? Are you gonna pull up for the free 99 and really internalize these concepts? Or are you gonna continue to go spend hundreds, if not thousands, for something that's not saying you can't be profitable? Now, don't confuse me. Don't confuse what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't be profitable with this that you're paying a lot of money for. But this free stuff that we talking about, high level of accuracy, high level of precision, right? Red or blue pill, you live and you learn. Now, that side of the way, that's a good mama. That's a good mama. Let's see who in the chat, and then we're going to get to it. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. The birds are chirping. Hey, Siri, what's the temperature right now?
It's currently 57 degrees.
It is a currently 57 degrees type morning in Columbus, Georgia. What's up, Marcia? You remind me of a West Side Story. What's up, FC? Oh, that's Rhonda. Rhonda Green. I jalapaz Rhonda. I was trying to click. I looked over there and I couldn't see your name because I was hovering the mouse and I saw FC and I said FC. But good morning, FC. What's up, Kareem? What's up, Mendez? Oh, I haven't spoke to Anna and Elsa in a really long time. Hello, Anna. Hello, Elsa. How are you doing? What's up, C? I don't even understand how much C walk. What's up, C walk? What's going on, Deborah Spella? Deborah, you a nurse? You a nurse? LPN, RN, doctor? I see scrubs in a stethoscope. What's up, SC? What's going on, Lil Hawk? Angela. What's up, Linda? What's going on? You better speak. You better speak, preacher. I ain't gonna be before y'all long. You do not want to hear a preacher say that. What's up, Sonya? Finding Superman. Hey, I appreciate you, Finding Superman, for pulling up with a hard-hitting question yesterday. Gave us an opportunity to deep dive into some stuff. What's up, Trey? ICT posted this question. List the minimum criteria for high probability setups. Tell me if my answer is right. Run on liquidity, taking out high low, the pineal, market tips is hand, time of day. Right? Hey, if that's your answer, that's your answer. I saw that tweet when I was sitting in line with the kids. You know what I put there? Right? Because he said, list the minimum criteria for high probability setup. I keep it real simple. This was my answer. Market symmetry. 2 words. That's it. Because you said list the minimum criteria for high probability. So in my mind, the minimum criteria I need to be there is market symmetry. Right? I talk about it every day. I say, if we see a divergence in the indexes, that leads me to think chop. So if I don't see market symmetry, I don't think high probability. That's my answer. Your answer sounds fantabulous to me because all of that is true. All of that right there. All of that, what you said right there. Right? Run on liquidity, taking out highs and lows. Right? Right now, You didn't spell it right. And time of day. All of that is correct. All of that is correct. But the one thing that I ain't gonna say ensures, the one thing that lets you know that it's gonna be a high probability setup is market symmetry. Market symmetry. Because without market symmetry, all of this right here, because it's like a whole connect, like you connecting dots. Connect that dots, la la la. Connect that dots. Who remember that? Who old enough to remember that? Connect that dots, la la la. Connect that dots, right? So you connecting dots. You have market symmetry, right? You have a draw on liquidity, right? You have a liquidity run in the opposite way. You have a pang out, right? And all of it is under the umbrella of a certain time of day. So you got a whole bunch of pieces that go together. There's no wrong piece for this overall question of high probability. But without all the pieces, it's not high probability. So in my mind, the minimum criteria for high probability is market symmetry. In your mind, the minimum probability is time of day, run on liquidity, and the payout. That's your minimum. So there's no wrong answer because there's a lot of pieces that go into it. It's just about how deep you want to dive into the abyss of knowledge. And I thank you. I put value on free too. What you say? I'm putting a one in the What's up, Sanjay? What's up, Sanjay? What's up, WRW? Is now let me ask you, right? And this is all seriousness, right? Because I've met a lot of people from the African continent, and I be thinking their name is just some initials, right? Can you actually pronounce this, or are these really just initials? WRW. Because I've seen some names just like nah. Y'all remember nah? Nah pulled up. As a matter of fact, he in here. He in here right there. Nah, he pulled over and now pulled up. And I'm like, I be thinking it's just like initials, but you can actually say it. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Nah. Yes, don't sleep on. Oh, RN. There you go. What's up? I appreciate you. I finally bought the ICT. I'm sorry, finally bought into the ICT teachers for free 99. Yeah, it's out here. What's up? What's up, Wendy? WRW. What's going on, man? Let's get into it, man. I know I done separated the wheat from the tail. I know I done separated the wheat from the tail. And this is what I'm gonna do today. Because I don't know how much I'm gonna talk about the price action. If you are a channel member, I think I shared it with gold or higher. I shared an image last night to give my fellow traders who like to get up in the middle of the night and trade the London. What I was watching for overnight. If you did not get it, I don't know, how it notifies when I post in the member section. Can somebody tell me how it works when I post in the member section? Do y'all get like a notification that I put up, not videos, but like when I put a post in the community section for the members? Do y'all get like a notification, or do you have to just randomly check that? It is not initial. The way of pronouncement helps. Okay. Oh, so that's not how you actually spell your name. That's just how to help people say it. Are you pulling a Tranisha on us? Are you pulling a Tranisha? Nah. Are you pulling a Tranisha? Okay, you get a notification. Okay. So looking at my chart here, this is what I was watching last night. Let me see what it looked like when I marked up my chart. When I finished marking my chart, ESTDA 424 evening. Yes, this one. When I finished marking my chart, this is what it looked like. This is what I sent out to the if you did not see this as a channel member, I jollipies. Nikki said that he get notifications. That's right. Yeah, it is a he, right? I hope that's a he. Nikki, you a he, right? You ain't just got a picture of your husband on your thing there. Because I said he, because I see a man looking out the window. He looking out the window, look like he's saying, "They say this is a big rich town." Hey, so let me put this over here. So what's that, 15 minutes? So when I sent it right there. Okay. So when I was, as you see, this candle end up that 8:15 p.m. candle, that candle right there, it ended up closing just a little bit higher than it was right there when I took that screenshot. When I took that screenshot, it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on this 8:15 candle, right? That's the 8:30 candle. I said I wasn't doing it no more. Okay, so now, for everybody that's not channel members, you just got an opportunity to look at what I shared with the channel members. You got a peek into the mind of little Timmy Rogers. It don't matter because I tell you what the stuff is anyway. But now you got a snapshot. Don't do you a whole lot of good right now because it's already happened. But I probably should have left that up over there. Yeah, I got sidetracked. I was going to leave that up over there. They say this is a big rich town. So looking at where we were right here, the 8:15 candle right there. That's where we were. Let's put a line right there. So there. So we had the 8:15 candle right there where we were, right? What I was looking for, I was looking for this, right? That, you see that sell side I got marked right there? I have a sell side marked here, a sell side marked there, and then the prior day's low marked there, right? Now, since we did not get up to this high and reject it, right? Can someone tell me what was my bias? Okay. I'm 6'3", 250. What's happening? I'm 6'3", 250. Hey, can somebody tell me, since we came from here all the way up to there, stopped, and then rejected back down, right? We came from here, came all the way up there, did not hit that high right here, right? and then we reject it back down, right? We reject it back down. How do we know we reject it back down? Because we came up, right, above that buy side, came up above that, came up above that, and then pang out to the downside. Then we started consolidating right here on top of this fair value gap, inside this fair value gap, right? So bearish, bearish, bearish. Yes, 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 yes. Bearish, right? So since the sentiment is bearish, right? We're looking for reasons to get back where, right? Straight a grizzly. We're looking for reasons to get back where, since we rejected without taking this high. Rejection. Not in my house, Matumbo style. We're looking for a reason to get all the way back to the low that took us here, right? So what's standing in the way of that low, right? What's standing in the way of that low? This, the first fair value gap that was made within the first 60 minutes of Monday morning, the first fair value gap that was made within the first 30 minutes of Monday morning, the new week opening gap, the first fair value gap that was made in the afternoon, after the first one in the afternoon, right? And a fair value gap that was made during lunchtime that was left open and never touched, right? Well, this was left open also. All of that, and this swing low right here, I forgot him. This swing low, all of that is standing in the way of this sell side. So what are these right here? Those are targets for you if you got short. If you're in the camp of, Tim, I don't want to just get that 5 1/4. I don't want it. I want to go the long distance. These are points of shaving. These are targets. These are, hey, when I get here, I'm taking up heat. If I get down to this low inside this new week opening gap, I'm taking me a piece off. If I get past this fair value, because if I get to this new week opening gap, that fair value gap is again, but they connected. If I get to this fair value gap right here, I'm taking me a piece off. If I make it all the way to my terminus, I'm going to dance a jig. And then you can scale out at your will. You can come down 50% off, 80% off, leave 20% for the run. You come down 75% off, 90% off, leave 10% for the run. However you want to cut your cake up, cut your cake. Now, let's see what Price did with that little bit of information that now, mind you, now, remember what I told y'all? I said when we first started, right? We was down in the running blocks. The starter pistol went off and we started running. Right? About 25 meters, we here. Right? By the time we hit 50 meters, head back, standing straight up, getting it. We sprinting. Now, when I share my ideas, you notice, I don't say, this is what I want. This is what I want. Here's my current chart. We all know the if we here. We here. Because I don't want anyone to rely on what I want. I want you to read those candles like a steamy romance novel and see what they say to you. I'm just showing you what I'm looking at. You can use it as confirmation. You can use it as like, oh, wait a minute. Let me see why he's looking at that. I was looking at this. Just something to make you dig a little deeper. Or you can be like, hey, we looking at the same thing. Whatever. Now, let's see what happened. The market fund open in 1 minute. I'm going to let y'all go. We came down. Took out that first sell side at the bottom of the new week opening gap at 11:30 p.m. Right? Continued to melt down. Came down through that second fair value gap. Right? Pushed back up to the first fair value gap. Touched the new week opening gap. Looked like it clicked it wick for wick. 41.50. The high on that candle right there is 41.50. Wick for wick, back at the new week opening gap. Took off down again, right? I don't know if it retraced first these 15-minute candles, but we end up taking out the terminus. We end up getting to the terminus, consolidated for just a hair. Then we went down, took out the sell side liquidity from the day and rejected off of it. Got a nice rejection off of that. And then now we push back up to the terminus sell side that we were looking at. And now let's see if we're going to mount some type of reversal or a continuation. Let's see what 9 o'clock brings, right? We have rejected here. So now the draw would be there, right? But what's in between there and the draw? This inverse fair value gap right there, one that we marked out, that inverse fair value gap. Why is it inverse? Because it was bullish and now we're on the bottom side. And so now we're expecting it to resist, right? And we got a bullish fair value, a bearish fair value gap sitting right on top of it. We're expecting that to resist. And we also got a mitigation block right here at this inverse fair value gap. We're expecting that to resist. We already hit the mitigation block right there, right? We've hit the mitigation block and we've come back down, made relative equal lows. So now that's what's in the way of this high, right? This rejection is pointing us back to that high. You don't have to get to the high, but that's the draw right now, right? This rejection could have just bringing us back to this mitigation block. You don't have to get there, but that rejection gives you a draw on liquidity, right? So do with that what you will, because the market is open. The market is open. The market is open. And we've been on here for 32 minutes. Hopefully I shared something that was of use to you. Hopefully I did. If I did not, I jalapies, I would try again harder at our next appointed time. I saw on Twitter that ICT said that he was going to be doing a Twitter space. Excuse me, a Twitter space. I don't know what time he said he was going to do it, but I saw it. It had a Twitter space set a reminder. Go out to Twitter and see when he's going to be talking. He may be giving out some gems. I don't know. But if you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study those notes. Does anyone have anything before I go? That is all I have. Does anyone have anything? Put it in chat. Oh, while I wait for y'all to put it in the chat, I did want to shout out the channel members. I want to shout out the channel members. Oh, we got a new member, Avery Washington. Welcome, Avery. Welcome, Avery. Avery Washington, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, the channel memberships are totally unnecessary, but I really appreciate y'all for supporting the channel in a financial way. I really do appreciate you. Bridget, let's shout out the new members. Avery Washington, Tina Miles. I think I remember Tina. Bridget. I'm not going to try to say that name, but welcome. UMZINGELI. Welcome. Craig Jones. I remember Shop Girl. I remember Cameron, right? Those Lynette. Do I remember Lynette? Those because I remember Connie. Connie be active. Yes. Okay. So welcome all the new members. And shout out all the members. We're going to go back. We got a bunch of people that's been riding a long time. We got Angela, day one, 10 toes. All these people right here that I'm about to name right now, day one, gang, from when we started the channel memberships. Angela, they 3 months in. Angela, Lil Hawk, Here to Learn and Share, Rhonda Green, Cool It, Miss MJ, Kareem, Pamela Jones, Derek, Will, RM, Hines, Jennifer, KC and the Sunshine Band, Seawalk, Kirk Max, the Eraser Liquor, DXM Laverne, Mendez, Calio, Michelle Tucker, Sanjay, Candlesticks, Thomas Chun, Father of Legends, T. Lewis, the homie Zay, Kim, Rodwell, Petnika, FC, Bye Felicia, Sonia, Valdez, you know your name, Shrinath, SJ, Joshua, Trey, Rich Genius, Marcia, Philip, nope, Philip, you too much. Now, them the 3 months holding us down. 2 months, Philip Bryce, George, these 2 months, George Spruill, Captain Kirk, Max, Being a Kid, Erica, Toomey. Hey, I ain't seen Toomey forever. AI Squire, Ellie, F Mac, Linda Thomas, Bandu. Hey Bandu, do you have Bantu nuts? Bandu, Nikki, 6'5", 250. King Vaughn, Kareem, Tiffany, Otis, and then these the 1 month members: E-Rock, Tyree, Day, Barbecue, Trey Martin, 100, Todd, Miss Ange, Derek, Venus, Ina, Mimi, Smiley. Those are the 1 month members. And everybody that's less than a month: Power Moves, Connie, Lynette, Cameron, Shop Girl BK, that is, Greg Jones, and then the new members that I shouted out when we first started. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And again, I appreciate everybody that showed my son love via Cash App when we had Banjo Bobby-a-thon. I really, really appreciate y'all for that. Hopefully y'all learn something from the Banjo Bobby-a-thon. It was more so to highlight my very talented son, who I love very much, and give y'all an opportunity to show love to him. Also, in reciprocation to the hard work and dedication that him father do every day, pulling up and trying to help y'all get y'all aha moment. I really appreciate it. Y'all got him on cloud 9 right now. Big Bank Hank. Here to Learn and Share. I thank you so much. Y'all, man, y'all just be letting me, y'all have me out here slipping, man. What kind of battle buddies are y'all? Y'all buddy set, buddy moving. Who y'all must ain't never been in the military, man. Buddy set, buddy moving. Buddy set, buddy moving. Buddy set, buddy moving. Y'all supposed to communicate with me, man. I'm changing these to daily candles, opening up this side panel bars, and I want you to draw your attention to where I got my mouse sitting. I'm hovering it over a ticker called the SPY. The SPY is the ticker symbol that tracks the performance of the S&P 500. Around here, we call it Spyline. Even wrote a song for you. You want to hear it? If you know the lyrics, feel free to join in with me on the count of 3. If you don't know the lyrics, sit back and prepare to be mystified and entertained. 1, 2, 3. Sing it with me. Spyline, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Spyline, look what you about to do. Don't do me like that, Spyline. Don't look so sad. because I came up late. Blame it on my head, not my heart, for forgetting about you. Now, Spyleen has gapped down, baby. Yo Street in a Range Rover. We have gapped down. We closed yesterday at 412.63, and we opened up today at 410.58. That is $2 no, closed at 63 and what's that? 5 cent? $2.05? Or is that more? Anyway, $2.05. That's what I'm sticking with. That's a nice little gap down. That is a 0.5% gap down. 0.5% gap down. $2.08 gap down. That's what it says there. $2.08 gap down. Whoo, that is a nice gap down. If you look and if you pay attention, you will see that we still are in Chop City, Chop City, Chop City, Chop City. Right? If you pay close attention to what the market has been doing, we have been doing nothing. Right? Nothing at all. The market is very good at making it look like it's doing something with intraday movement. It is very good at making it look like it's doing something with intraday movement. But look at what we actually did. Right? Break it up like this. All right. So here we came up to this spot right here, right? And then we broke out of this range right here, right? This candle here took us out of this range right here. When we got to this level, slid to the right, right? Slid to the right. Let me move them across here, right? So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, 7 trading days, stayed there. Then we left that area, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're on the 8th day, right? We're on the 8th day. When will we leave this area? Now we consolidated, inched up, consolidated. Will we inch up again and finally get here? Finally get here? Finally get here? Will we? Because look at the overall arching theme, right? Let's look at it on the SPY. Let's look at the overall arching theme, right? So, right. Give me an arrow. Give me an arrow. Right. So we came down. Overall theme went up. Right. Took out this high. Rejected off. Right. Came down. Right. Failed to take out this low. So now that brings our draw there, because this high brought us to that low. That's the overall arching theme, right? Now let's break it down into smaller pieces of this right here, right? came down, pushed up, failed to get back to that high that brought the attention there. Came down, took out that low, continued past it, right? Start looking to the left. Came down, took it out, right? Took it out, closed below it, go in there, pulled back up into the imbalance, came down, took it out, right? Put the draw over there, look to the left, took this out. There's one over here. You can pick that one, that one. I'm just going to the lowest one since the last raid, right? Came down, came back down, failed to get to it, rejected off, right? Now, brings the draw back here because we rejected off this low. We reject it without getting there. Brings the draw back up here. Pushed up, came back, into the imbalance, pushed up, failed to get down there. The draw still there. Pushed up, boom, took it out, closed above it, right? Where's the draw? Look to the left, right? Pushed up, boom, took it out, rejected off of it, right? So in the short term, what's the draw? There, right? Does it have to get there? Don't have to. It could. In the long term, what's the draw? Right there. So which one? I would like to see us come get this one to attack that one. That's what I would like to see. Come get this one, because think about it. There's a lot of liquidity sitting up under here because people slowly started to move their stops from here to here and now to here because we've been consolidating. So I would love to see us come down, take out these stops, then attack that. Does it have to go there? No, because it can come down and take out those lows there and then go up there. Very well, much so. Because once you realize the draw, you look to see what's in between you to stop you from getting to the draw that can be used as rocket fuel. That's all I have. That's all I have. What's going on, Zay? What's happening, my guy? When you pulled up in here, 946. That's it, man. We already wrapped up. Thank you, Here to Learn and Chef, for reminding me about Spalene, because it gave me something else to talk about. Now, I'm going to call it. We've been on here for 49 minutes. We were doing so good here to learn and share. We were done at 32 minutes. And because of you, reminding me about Spalene. Now we on here 50 minutes. Hey, man, I'll see y'all this evening at 6:30. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. I'll see y'all at 6:30, man. Gone.